Every week, tune in, don't miss out on Zimwaves TV, where we talk and shout.
Human origins have long fascinated and puzzled us, and today I'm going to spin a tale that might just blow your mind. Imagine this. Instead of being molded by a divine hand, humanity owes its existence to an advanced race of extraterrestrial beings known as the Anunnaki. Sounds wild, right? But hang on. It gets better. So, picture this scene. It's ancient Mesopotamia, around 4500 BCE. The Sumerians, the clever folks who gave us writing, the wheel, and quite possibly the first recorded hangover, left behind clay tablets that tell quite the story. These texts mention the Anunnaki, who supposedly hailed from a distant planet called Nibiru. Now, these weren't just any old aliens. They were on a mission, with the kind of determination you only see in late-night infomercial hosts. Their planet's atmosphere was in dire straits, like a leaky roof on a rainy day, and they needed gold to fix it. Naturally, they decided Earth was the perfect spot for a gold-digging expedition. Because hey, why not? But here's the catch. They weren't too keen on getting their hands dirty. Apparently, advanced civilizations still don't like manual labor. Enter the Anunnaki's master plan. They looked around at Earth, teeming with primitive hominids, our early ancestors who probably spent most of their time grunting and discovering fire. The Anunnaki, being the ingenious beings they were, figured, why not whip up a new species to do the heavy lifting? So they rolled up their proverbial sleeves, assuming they wore sleeves, and got to work. Using their advanced knowledge of genetics, they didn't start from scratch. Nope, they decided to play a cosmic game of mix and match with DNA. Imagine a cosmic lab, with beakers bubbling and futuristic gadgets whirring, like a sci-fi cooking show where the secret ingredient is, well, us. But before they even got to the whole human-making business, Anunnaki had a bit of a workforce problem. You see, they didn't come to Earth alone. They brought along a bunch of other extraterrestrial beings called the Ajiji, kind of like their celestial interns or temp workers. The Ajiji were initially tasked with the grueling job of mining gold. Now you can imagine how that went over. Picture a group of otherworldly beings, fresh off the spaceship, suddenly handed pickaxes and shovels. It wasn't long before the Ajiji had enough of this back-breaking labor. They revolted, probably with signs reading, "No more gold, we want cold," or something equally catchy. The rebellion was fierce, and, well, let's just say it didn't end well for the Ajiji. The Anunnaki, not known for their patience or mercy, squashed the revolt in a rather dramatic fashion. After dealing with the Ajiji uprising, the Anunnaki realized they needed a new plan. Enter the masterstroke, creating humans. So, the Anunnaki, led by their top scientists Enki and Enlil, started splicing and dicing DNA like master chefs preparing a gourmet meal. They combined their own genetic material with that of the early hominids, adding a dash of intelligence here, a sprinkle of physical prowess there, and voila, Homo Sapiens were born. Think of it as the ultimate extraterrestrial DIY project, complete with a step-by-step guide, how to create a human in 10 easy steps. They must have had quite the laugh, thinking about these new humans, with their shiny new brains, mining gold like it was the latest craze. Now, humans, with their newfound abilities, were put to work in the gold mines. But here's where it gets juicy. These new humans weren't just mindless drones. They had enough smarts to start asking questions, wondering about their place in the universe, and perhaps even complaining about their working conditions. The Anunnaki, perhaps a bit too confident in their genetic tinkering, didn't quite anticipate this existential curiosity. Imagine their surprise when their creations started organizing labor unions and demanding better benefits. "We want weekends off and health insurance," humans probably yelled, to the bewilderment of their alien overlords. This whole scenario, while speculative, offers a delightful twist on the traditional idea of divine creation. Instead of a god crafting humans from clay, we've got aliens with a penchant for genetic engineering. No sacred breath of life, just some high-tech DNA manipulation. It's like swapping out a supernatural miracle for a sci-fi blockbuster. Picture an ancient Sumerian Spielberg directing this epic tale, complete with dramatic close-ups and special effects. Forget the burning bush, we've got glowing lab equipment and DNA helixes, whirling like they're auditioning for a dance competition. Now, Don't get me wrong, this theory isn't exactly mainstream science. Most scientists would rather stick with evolution and natural selection. Less dramatic, perhaps, but backed by a mountain of evidence. Yet, the Anunnaki story has its charm. It challenges us to think beyond the usual narratives, to wonder about our place in a vast and mysterious cosmos. Plus, it gives us a fantastic excuse for all our quirks and shortcomings. Why are humans so obsessed with gold, you might ask? Well, blame it on the Anunnaki. They programmed it into us. So next time you ponder your origins, consider this. Maybe you owe your existence not to a god, but to a group of interstellar adventurers with a knack for bioengineering. And if nothing else, it makes for a fantastic story to share at parties. Imagine dropping that bombshell over appetizers. Did you know we might be the result of an alien experiment? Watch as jaws drop and eyes widen. After all, who wouldn't be captivated by the idea that we're the result of an alien experiment, designed to mine gold, but destined for so much more? It's a cosmic comedy of errors, with us humans right at the heart of it, mining, questioning, and forever reaching for the stars.